Hello, friends. So it is time for our new moon report, and yeah, this one's going to be a big one. This new moon is going to be happening at 4:27 a.m. Eastern Time on November 13th. Okay, so if you are wanting to do any kind of new moon ritual and you don't really want to get up that early or set an alarm or anything, then doing that the night before as well as the evening of the 13th would be perfect. This is going to be happening in the sign of Scorpio. So, yeah, a lot of intensity, a lot of focus on our passion is going to be coming up, okay? As well as this need to understand our own values and how we show up in order to gain those values. And not just values like internally, but also money, okay? Because this is going to be happening in the collective's second house. Now, I know money is kind of a difficult topic for a lot of people, okay? So, along with this money, okay, it is going to be a pretty okay time to be manifesting money. So, if you've been wanting to, set the intention to call more money into your life, it's definitely going to be a good moon to do that. But with that, okay, because of the other aspects that are happening with this new moon, there's going to be a lot of anger coming up too, okay? And when I say anger, I'm really talking about the anger that comes up whenever we take a look at our situation, okay, our own values as well as our money, how we show up to get those things, and we become upset with ourselves for either not doing something or doing something like overdoing it, things like that, okay? Anytime that we are going to be manifesting something, a lot of times we are going to have to face the things that are standing in the way of those manifestations. And that can cause a lot of upset, right? So it's going to be really important for us to pay attention to that upset and to not shy away from it. If you do feel anger coming up this week and into early next week, use it as a guidepost. Anger's been coming up a lot in our Hey Witch polls. And while anger is probably not the most comfortable thing to be feeling, it is definitely a message for us, okay? Whenever we have anger, something has been violated, a boundary, our whole self, whatever it is. So using this anger in order to help us grow is going to be key with this new moon. Like I said, Scorpio is very intense, right? So these feelings could end up being very intense for many of us, especially if you have major Scorpio placements. But with that, there comes the Scorpio passion, okay? The passion for the people and the things in our lives that we deeply care about. And I say we because I'm a Scorpio sun. And whenever we aren't living in that passion, there can definitely be some anger there too. Because of all of this anger coming up, okay, I think it's going to be a really good time for us to be looking at the things that need to be released in order to welcome in these new intentions, okay? These new intentions around standing up for our values, these new intentions around welcoming in more money, whatever our intentions are with this moon cycle, we can be letting that go with the dark moon, okay? Lately, I've been linking together my dark moon and my new moon experiences, okay? So for my dark moon banishments and letting go, I do that beforehand. And then I set the intentions behind that. I feel like whenever we are releasing and letting go, we literally are releasing. We're making space for something, okay? And if we don't fill that empty space with something that we actually do want, then that stuff that we let go has space to come back in. So use this time to help yourself grow. And when those feelings come, because they will, don't run away from them, face them head on. So what house does Scorpio rule in your chart?